And also Senpai as well, rocking it in the local area. But, you know, any experience is going to definitely pay huge now that you're up against an international player of this caliber.
You know, we talked about it in the previous set about how Olimar struggled so hard against big hitboxes and swords in Smash 4, and it's not the same in Ultimate, but right now Rain is so aggressive, but Klaatu with those quick purple hits to come right back.
Yeah, and really no surprise that Rain is coming in with the Cloud. It's a character that he played back in Smash 4 when he did end up actually touching again before getting a little... Oh my goodness, the limit cross slash.
Rain got limit in 16 seconds.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
My memory is correct. Rain's Cloud back at Genesis 4 was also just a marvel, or I think it was Genesis 3, in terms of making those really strong callouts with that limit cross slash. Good to see he's still got it in him.
I'm going to pause you there. I don't think we had DLC at Genesis 3. Might have been Genesis 4.
Wait.
No, we had DLC.
Not?
We had Cloud.
At Genesis 3.
I thought, yeah, wasn't Ryu released too?
No, Cloud came after Ryu.
Yeah, no, it was Cloud. It was Cloud because Como beat Renai with Cloud at the Pre-Genesis event. I remember this. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, the purple up smash actually hitting right behind Klaatu. He has himself still a good distance to go, though. After he finds this kill on Rain, he still needs to make up another full stock afterwards.
Rain has limit online yet again. Let's see how he uses it here. I'm assuming a Blade Beam possibly into the stage.
Hey.
Oh no, ends up using it out instead.
Oh, catching the spot dodge. Klaatu, though, composing himself, having two purples on deck. This could maybe help in terms of creating the wall he needs to slowly bring this comeback back, assuming he can touch ground afterwards. The Rain's not going to let that happen for long.
And that's so unfortunate because two purples and a red is a incredibly high damage output lineup.
The climb has her racking up so much percent there. Klaatu has just been really struggling to really make a hit matter. He's getting a lot of these stray hits, but it's not leading into anything substantial at the moment.
One of the things that's notable is, like, Klaatu is trying to intimidate Rain in similar ways that he has a lot of local players, but Rain isn't quite being scared in the right ways for him. He's just calmly jumping over a lot of these mix-ups and then finding his sword strikes in retribution.
I mean, Cloud's still with that fantastic airspeed, even without limit. Like, this character is all over the place, especially with like a wide horizontal range like this. Cloud's going to just throw hitboxes across the entire length of Pokemon Stadium.
The down air killing off the top there. Klaatu just not ready for it. Charging out that up smash a little bit too long. Ends up losing his life.
It's so brutal watching Olimar like lose stocks because you see the helmet crack in high definition. Now you're just like, oh, that's brutal. Can he breathe our air?
No, oxygen is poisonous to Olimar.
Okay.
That's why he needs it. So yeah, we see him start to suffocate.
So he literally
right
dies
before exploding. Yeah.
He literally dies.
Yeah.
Good.
And then on top of that, all the Pikmin also die off either, you know, the move that kills Olimar or soon after. So it's like an entire ecosystem collapses when you kill Olimar. Just think about that, guys.
Who would have guessed it? Piranha Plant expert botanist.
Yes. I mean, I know you humans are expert. No, don't shove it in my mouth. I can't talk clearly.
No. I'm actually really proud of all of us for not making a Little Shop of Horrors joke yet.
Stop right there. Don't tempt me.
Feed me, Seymour. All right, so we see the FD pick here. Doesn't want to give him platforms, but we saw how good Rain was in space. Is this going to be a good choice for Klaatu? We shall see.
All right, Klaatu, a quick 61 immediately behind. Finally, Rain able to answer with a forwarder. You know, these big discharges really making it hard for Klaatu to find his spots, because Klaatu is a very aggressive Olimar. He wants to just get up in his face, immediately go out with some type of hitbox, and you know, it's working out so far here off stage, though.
The sacrifice of that yellow Pikmin.
It's all for the greater cause, all for one. There we go, getting the blue. No, it wasn't a blue grab, it was the purple. Yeah.
Looks like purple on deck right now, too, but that is enough. Get him out.
Yeah, that was a great little stall right before the out smash came out. I think catching Rain's jump out of shield.
Oh my goodness, Rain going for it all. Such, you know, an aggressive option with that forwarder. Trying to go with that forward smash now as well.
And none of the Pikmin got hit by that either. Lucky break there for Klaatu.
Klaatu down tilting under the Blade Beam.
Brilliant.
Still has to make it back onto the stage, though. A single purple, taking his time there, and Rain trying to find the spike hitbox at the very least, getting another offstage position, finishing off with a back air.
We saw him try to down air out of the up B there, but Rain was already over that with a back air.
And that was such an intimidating position that Klaatu was in. Not only is Cloud having his back towards you, he has limit. At any time, he could just go ahead and toss out some type of strong hit. Instead, ends up doing that back air to get it.
Almost a full stock lead here for Klaatu. And once again, the purples and blues on deck.
We've seen what Rain can also do off stage as well, so we can't even count this as that much of a lead. Oh, gonna once again call out a dash attack and find a reverse purple up smash.
Don't touch my shield. This is still 1.211. I can come out of shield with this up smash still.
What? Okay, so I don't know exactly what just happened there, but Klaatu's down smash whiffed, and then Cloud got his down smash somehow.
Gonna be a catching that air dodge away. Honestly, this pick of FD has definitely helped Klaatu so much just because his ability to catch landings with pivot grabs is so amazing compared to what Rain can do.
All right, but only 17%. That huge lead Klaatu had at the beginning of this game completely evaporated. But white is on deck, and the purple up smash, 73 now.
What an immediate answer.
And another cross slash to boot, almost making up the entire difference that one white Pikmin made.
And another. There's something so demeaning about getting hit by multiple cross slashes.
It's such a good poke tool too. That's like, it's not even BM, it's just good.
Yeah, but that final cross slash did not connect when it matters.
Disobedient Pikmin not by Klaatu's side when he needed it in that neutral exchange, and that might cost him. He's now caught off stage with this one purple Pikmin and a limit bar almost ready to go for Rain.
You see Rain just sitting content with that F tilt. Klaatu able to jump over and get center stage, but how long is he going to be able to hold it?
Still tossing out these up smashes, not going to find the mark, but just flicking that C-stick for dear life.
Gonna keep his block up, not going to be caught by that limit blade beam. Klaatu makes it back to that center stage.
Oh my god, he has to be careful with that shield. Run away from this Cloud!
He doesn't get the turnaround grab that he wants, though. Still able to touch that ground. The forward air clawing right past that purple Pikmin.
There's so many times that Klaatu could have died from this too. He's so lucky that Olimar is such a small frame because that initial wow!
Once again, the pivot grabs on deck, and specifically the blue pivot grab having the power to close out that stock, and the fact that there was no platform for Rain to reset to, right? He either goes to the ledge and has to deal with forward smashing Olimar out there, or he has to land into a pivot grab. It's a tough situation to be in.
And the fact that he was able to make it that far was the impressive part. The limit blade beam that Rain threw out would actually have shield poked a lot of characters because of how small the shield had gotten. But Olimar with that small frame was actually been able to maintain and hold protection the entire time through, which let him get that up there in the first place.
Yeah, no, at the very end, you saw Klaatu exactly knew that Rain was going to toss out that hitbox, because that's something that we've seen actually in the first game when they're in those close quarter situations. Although, yes, I may have clipped you, but are you ready for this big hitbox that's going to kill you off the top? Oh, you are this time. Nice. This is a great chess match. Let's go to game 3 now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, and you see Rain deep in thought about this final stage here.
Not only is it the final stage, right, but this does give him the ability to just compose himself about what exactly was going wrong in that previous set as well,
yeah.
right?
He can full on ice the kicker right now. He can take his, like, obviously there's a limit to it, but he can take as much time as he wants. Smashville, though.
Smashville, a still short stage horizontally, but the presence of that large platform in the center is going to give him a place to land on without fear of that pivot.
Another thing we got to look at is, are we going to see Cloud? Okay, yes, we are. So there was a slight hesitation there first. Like, I don't know if it was because of his color, but he didn't pick Cloud at first.
Yeah, but the other thing to remember, though, is even though he does have the platform to protect himself and an up air to shark under it, Olimar does have tricks to hit up as well with his own up smashes and up airs.
71% right out of the gate, 10 seconds in. Rain, with the game plan right now, will Klaatu be able to answer? We've seen great adaptation from him both times he's been on stream recently, but it's the chess match. It just comes down to that.
Right now, Rain is definitely taking more than a few pieces. Gonna hang out on that top platform. Still has some time until he needs to burn that limit for value.
The problem is Olimar's short hop is so good, especially with that purple Pikmin. There's that blade beam again. Olimar's size.
Yeah, Olimar's side, and of course Pikmin's getting in the way as well.
The little Pikmin ends up sticking, but not for long. And Look at that, Rain. So ready for those up smashes. Yes, you're going to go ahead and hit me, but this climb hazard is my get out of jail card.
Klaatu kind of had to recover defensively there because he only had the purple Pikmin. The range isn't going to be big enough to really combat against Cloud's aerials, and he was able to get the backer for it and lose that stock.
But he's still not giving up this pressure, even though he was in such a scary situation. He keeps on the pressure with that one purple Pikmin he has and slowly builds up the rest of his lineup, working on trying to get the stock of Rain before he takes too much more damage. This Space Captain is bleeding now.
Yeah, Klaatu actually needs to be really careful with this amount of rage
Get
that
off
Rain
me.
has. The next cross slash will go ahead and take away this stock.
Alright, just fearlessly leaping the ledge. Klaatu finding that purple forward air, but he's going to be caught in that blade beam, barely surviving it.
The down tilt popping Klaatu right back up into the air. Retreating to the ledge. No, he ends up trying to land on the stage instead. Rain just ready for it and now working on a 3-stock, and as fast as I said it, it's an up smash.
Klaatu's really going to need to dig deep and find maximum value in these next few minutes.
I love that. Rain got hit out of the up B and said, "I'm gonna up B anyways." The second jab wasn't big enough to connect, so he says, "All right, I can do it again. My sword is bigger than your hand."
He's not even doing it when his shield is hit. He's just like, you know what, Klaatu, I know you're gonna hit something. I'm gonna throw out something better.
He just wants Klaatu to start shielding, right there. That's how he was able to calmly get that grab, is because he knew Klaatu was expecting another one of these wild climb hazards because they have such a winning power in this neutral.
I mean, let's keep it 1,000. Olimar is literally a third of the side of a Buster Sword.
Oh, the intimidation of these overhead presses, and the back air is just going to finish it up right afterwards.
3 back airs, 3 stocks. Rain closes that out.